glad you're here today. My name is Krista. We're going to be doing a short yoga practice. If you have blocks and you would like them, feel free to grab them, maybe a blanket if you would like it. We're going to start sitting up, so find your comfortable spot, maybe on that blanket, on blocks, and then gently close the eyes, let the shoulders soften, and feel the top of the head, the crown of the head, reach up toward the ceiling a little bit more. And then just begin to settle into your breath right here, deepening inhales and deepening exhales. Feel the belly expand and feel it draw back. Feel the forehead, the shoulders, the jaw soften. Inhaling and exhaling. Allowing your body to drop in a little bit more. Allowing your breath to deepen a little bit more. And slowly, slowly, blinking the eyes open. We're going to slide the right hand across the base of the back and just take the left hand gently to the right side of the head and tip. I want you to be really mindful of how this feels in your neck today, okay? Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, just switch those sides. Really mindful of how this side feels in your neck today. Coming back through center, bring that right hand behind your back, left hand to right thigh. Get a little bit taller right here, and then just spin the belly, the ribs and the heart. Let the shoulders soften. Coming back through center, take your right hand to the knee, left hand behind you. Get a little bit taller, and then spin the belly, the ribs and the heart. And soften the shoulders. Come back through center and then switch the ankles. Bring your left fingertips to the earth. Reach the right hand up and just tip over to the left. Draw your shoulder back and soften the left shoulder a little bit more. Nice deep inhale. Deep exhale. Soften the right shoulder a bit more. Come back through center. Inhale, take both hands to the sky. Exhale, take the other side. So let your left shoulder draw back and let the right shoulder soften a bit more. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, reach both hands back up to the sky. Exhale, knit those ribs in and take the elbows wide. Draw your heart a little more forward, the shoulders back, and feel the ribs knit in just a little bit more. And then slowly release down. We're going to come to hands and knees, so take your time to get there. Maybe grabbing your blanket for under your knees, maybe not. I'm going to wind my strap up a little bit right here. And spread the fingers nice and wide. Really feel, without moving those hands, like the right hand is spinning right, left hand is spinning left. Knit the ribs in and pull the belly in. And then inhale, press the heart forward and lift the hips. Exhale, arch the spine toward the sky. Inhale, pressing the heart forward, lifting the hips. And exhale, arching toward the sky. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep the hands planted. We're going to bring the spine back to neutral. You're going to tuck the toes, knit the ribs in and pull the belly in, and then gently lift the knees off the ground, trying to bring the knees as close to the ground as possible without touching. And then I want you to really plug those shoulders into the shoulder sockets, pull the belly in, knit the ribs in a bit more, and then lower the knees all the way to the ground. Bring the elbows under the shoulders. Feel the belly pull in and step your feet back into your low plank. So if you need to bring your knees to the ground, feel free to, okay? If it's okay, feel the inner thighs engage. Feel the belly pull in and the top of the head reach forward. Gently lower the knees and walk the hands back. Press back to your child's pose. And feel the breath deepen. Slowly come up to hands and knees. Grab those blocks, please. And take them right under the shoulders. Step your right foot forward between your blocks and then sink the hips down, soften the shoulders. And we're going to inhale, reach the hands up to the sky. Soften the shoulders a little bit more and draw that left hip a little more forward, and then feel the belly pull in a bit more. Feel those ribs knit in a little bit more, and just float your hands back down. Draw your hips back, walk your blocks back, slide the right heel forward and bring your heart toward your legs. So I want you to feel that left butt muscle engage a lot, and then see if you can pull your toes back toward your body a little bit more. Slowly lift the chest, slide your right heel back and step that right foot back to meet the left. Maybe making some circles, one direction and the other direction. And then step the left foot forward. Draw the hips toward the earth, soften the shoulders, knit the ribs in, and inhale, reach the hands to the sky. Feel the shoulders soften again. Feel that right hip draw a little more forward and those ribs knit in a bit more. Pull the belly in, inhale here. Float your hands to the earth. Exhale, walk the blocks and the hips back. Slide the left heel a little forward. Pull the toes back and fold. Feel that right butt muscle and inner thigh engage a lot. Spine is nice and long. And slowly slide your heel back. Walk the blocks forward. Step the left foot back to meet the right. And just find those circles, one direction and the other. And then bring your blocks to one side. Walk the hands just a little forward on the shoulders. Tuck the toes and press up and back into your down dog. Let the shoulders soften and then maybe just allow your feet to pedal. Deep breaths. Bend the knees a bit. Walk the feet just a little forward. Walk the hands back to the feet, and then you can move your blanket out of the way if you had it. And take hands to elbows. Let the head get a little heavier. Nice deep breaths. Fingertips to the earth. Drop your butt toward the ground. Reach those hands back like you're flying. Feel the ribs knit in. Feel the shoulders soften down. Engage the butt muscles and use them to stand up. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. We're going to take the hands to the tops of the glutes. Feel those glutes, those butt muscles engage and the belly pull in, and then press your heart toward the ceiling. Draw the shoulders back and knit the ribs in a bit more. Slowly come forward, soften the knees. You're going to hinge forward. You're going to feel the butt muscles widen. And then engage those butt muscles, knit the ribs in, pull the belly in, and use them to stand all the way up. Really nice. Hinge forward. Engage the glutes. Use them to stand all the way up. I want you to notice you're folding right at the hip creases, hinging forward and engaging to the top. This time, inhale, reach the hands to the sky. Keep that same hinge. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins or blocks if you would like them. Exhale, fingertips to the earth. Drop your glutes toward the ground. Drop your butt toward the ground. Reach those hands back like you're flying to feel the butt muscles and the hamstrings fire up. Take a deep inhale, reach. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingertips to the earth, drop your butt toward the ground, reach those hands back, engage the glutes, use them to stand up, take a deep inhale. Hands through your heart, exhale. We're going to take the hands to the hips, and we're just going to gently walk to the top of your mat, if you're not already there. And then from here, we'll step the left foot back into a warrior one, bring the left heel to the earth, bend that right knee and draw the left hip just a little more forward, and then reach the hands to the sky. Soften the shoulders. Really press into the outside edge of the left foot and then knit the ribs in and pull the belly in. Take your elbows wide and press your heart toward the ceiling. See if you can draw that left hip a little more forward. And then we're going to press the hands, palms back, press the palms back. And if it's okay, straighten into the right leg so you're super strong but you're not locked out. You might stay here or you might tip that body halfway forward. Feel the belly pull in, super strong in the leg. Bend the right knee, inhale, reach the hands up. And then just interlace fingers, knit the ribs in and press that heart toward the ceiling once more, a little bit of a back bend. Take the arms into a big hug. Draw the shoulders back, knit the ribs in so you're super strong in the core, and then bring hands to the hips. Gently step the left foot forward, and just hula hoop your hips one direction, and hula hoop the other direction. Step your right foot back. Bring the right heel to the earth, draw that hip forward, bend the left knee, inhale, reach the hands to the sky. Soften the shoulders. See if you can draw the right hip a little more forward and really press into the outside edge of the right foot. Take the elbows wide, shoulders back, heart forward, knit the ribs in. And then slowly press the palms back. If it's okay, straighten into the left leg. If that doesn't feel okay, don't do it. If it's okay, tip your body halfway forward. It might be a no, okay? Really listen to your body. Bend the left knee, inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, interlace fingers, knit the ribs in, and then if it's all right in your body, find that back bend one more time. Feel the belly pull in. Slowly inhale, reach back through center. Exhale, hands to hips. Step the right foot forward. Take a deep inhale. Soften those knees and dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Place hands on the earth. Step feet back to down dog. Take your time to get there. And then gently, gently pedal the feet. Nice deep breaths. Bring the knees all the way to the ground. Hands under the shoulders, please. Pull the belly in and inhale. Press the heart forward. Lift the hips. Exhale, arching the spine toward the sky. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And then bring the spine through neutral and bring the belly all the way to the ground, please. Forehead comes to the earth. We're going to reach the hands by our side, and then we're going to turn the palms toward the ceiling and lift those palms up. Peel the chest up. Knit the ribs in, pull the belly in, and then see if you can press the palms a little bit higher. Might be a no. Feel the top of the head reach forward. Feel the butt muscles and the hamstrings fire up, and then see if you can lift that back body even a little bit more. And take the elbows wide and bring the right cheek to the earth. Feel your body soften. Take your hands by your side. Palms face up and then begin lifting the chest off the ground once more. Feel the butt muscles fire up. Feel the hamstrings fire up. Try to keep the tops of the feet on the ground, although they'll want to lift a bit. And then see if you can draw the chest a little bit higher but keep the top of the head reaching forward. Nice deep breaths. Place your hands under your shoulders, press up to hands and knees. And then just, if it's okay, sit back on your heels. If you would like to grab a block, feel free to place your block and sit back on your block. Turn your palms face up, closing into the eyes. Take a deep inhale. A deep exhale. Inhale, bring your left fingertips to the earth. Reach that right hand up and just tip over to the left. Draw your shoulder back. Soften the left shoulder a bit more. Feel the side waist open. And slowly come back through center. Bring the right fingers to the earth. Left hand reaches up and tips over to the right. Draw shoulder back. And then soften that left shoulder a little bit more. Nice deep breaths. And slowly come back through center. Come onto hands and knees. Grab your blocks, take them under your shoulders, please. And then from here, we're going to step the left foot forward. Tuck the right toes and step the right foot up to meet the left. And then drop your hips toward the earth. Reach those hands back, engage the butt muscles, use them to stand up. Take a deep inhale. Hands through your heart, exhale. Take your hands to your hips. Step that left foot back long. Bring the left heel to the earth for a warrior two. Bend the right knee and then reach those arms long. Plug the shoulders into the shoulder sockets. Get a little taller. Pull the belly in toward the spine. Nice deep breaths. Inhaling. And then exhale, bring your left hand across the base of the back. Spin the right palm up and reach it toward the back of the room. We're going to gently straighten into the right leg as best you can, and you might walk your left foot in just a little bit more. We're going to bring the right hand back through center, so both your hands are behind your back, and then get a little taller, pull the belly in. And then from here, tip the top of the head toward the front of the room. The knees, the legs are strong, but the knees are not locked out. And then rotate the right ribs forward and the left ribs back. Super strong in that triangle pose. Core is engaging. Nice deep breaths. Gently bend the right knee and inhale, reach those arms out. Plug the shoulders in. Exhale, float the hands to the ground. Step your left foot back. Drop your hips toward the earth like you're sitting into that chair. Reach the hands back. Engage. Hands to the tops of the glutes. And press your heart toward the ceiling. Back through center. Hinge forward. Inhale. Sink the hips down toward the earth. Reach those hands back. Engage. And stand all the way up. Hands through your heart. Exhale. Step your right foot back, please. Nice and long. Spin the heel to the earth. Left knee bends for a warrior two. Arms reach out, and then you're really feeling that right quadricep pull up and the belly pull in. Lengthen the fingers, and then plug the shoulders into the shoulder sockets. See if your left knee can come a little more left. Slide the right hand across the base of the back. Spin the left palm up. And reach it toward the back of the room. Reverse that warrior, soften the shoulders. Straighten into the left leg as best you can. Maybe walk the right foot in a little bit more. And then take the left hand behind the base of the back. Get a little taller, pull the belly in, and begin tipping the top of the head toward the front of the room in your triangle. You're super strong in both your legs. Rotate the right ribs back. You're not locking the knees out. Yes. Get a little taller. Knit the ribs in. Pull the belly in. Bend the left knee. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, float the hands to the earth. Step your right foot forward. You can move those blocks out of the way. Take hands to elbows. And just sway the spine. And then place the hands on the earth. Step back to down dog, gently pedaling the feet. Nice deep breaths. Slowly bring the knees to the earth. Bring the hips to one side and just swing the legs all the way forward and the spine all the way to the ground. Give the knees a bit of a hug. Place your left foot on the ground. Cross your right ankle over the left knee. So this might be where you stay again. You might draw the legs in toward the body, or you might take your right hand through, your left hand around, soften the shoulders. Deepen the breath. Inhaling. Exhaling. This might be where you stay, or maybe take the left hand around the left foot. Take a roll to your left side and let your right shoulder open into your twist. If this is a little too hard on the hip, on the knee, on the low back, then I want you to stack the knees instead, okay? Maybe closing the eyes, maybe not. Feel the breath deepen. And gently unwind the legs, bring the knees in, give them a little hug. Place your right foot on the ground, cross your left ankle, so this might be where you stay. Or maybe bringing the legs in, take the left hand through, the right hand around. Soften the shoulders. And soften the jaw. Deepen the breath. Place your right hand on the top of the left foot if that feels okay. Take a roll to your right side, let your left shoulder open, finding your twist. If that's a little too hard on this side, on the hip, on the knee, on the low back, then unwind the legs and stack the knees instead. Feel the breath deepen. Unwind the legs, bring the knees in. Give them a little hug. Lower arms and legs for your Shavasana. So maybe your blocks or blanket come under your knees. Maybe you take legs up the wall. Perhaps your belly feels best, or your side. Feel the breath deepen. Feel your body soften. to your right side. And pressing all the way up to your seat. If you would like to sit on something, feel free to. And then bring your hands gently to your heart, closing into the eyes. Bringing to hands and heart something that you are grateful for. Honoring that gratitude by carrying it with you into your day, into your week. The light in me sees the light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a lovely day.